sides I gotta tape. We've got a little bit of detail painting on the head back there and discussion on it later because it did a trick on me. It did. So, yep. But sorry we started the stream a little bit later than normal today. Excuse me, I was in a meeting and so it went a little bit longer than I thought. Good meeting though. So yeah, we were just a little bit later because I got to eat lunch and everything. So yeah, let's get started. I'm a little all over the place today, so bear with me. And all I got is my little tape too, so it's gonna take forever. This one! Doo-doo-doo. A tricky trick? Yes, a tricky trick. We were waiting, sorry! Thank you for the host, Caspian. Oh, also for my mods, I updated in our command section on Discord for the admin stuff. I had like tons of new commands. I tried to do all the requests that we had, so there should be a bunch of new ones. Hopefully they all work. I have not tested them out yet. So yeah, I think that's about it. Hi Bella Pokemon. Yeah. TikTok one. A bunch of other ones. Updated socials. The only one I was not able to get was update the title command. I gotta figure out what the code thing is for it. So yeah. Oh, the back one is right. So it's my channel one that's wrong. Okay. I'm gonna write down my channel so I remember that. Still not bought them. Hi, fabric. Okay. Yeah, hopefully all the links, a lot of them are like, I tried to do it so it was whatever one y'all think we are doing, it kind of worked with it. So like EVA film, I think there's like 3 different ones for it. So yeah. Alright, so we will continue this. Test all the codes! All of them now! Yeah, this is the award that I've been making for the Ultimate Online Cosplay Championship. They did, all the finalists were announced, so congratulations to everybody who made it, and if you didn't make it, that's okay, because all of your work was still just as amazing. Yes. Yeah, the gaming YouTube one, I did a bunch of them, so yee. Gaming YouTube did not work out? Oh, I did game YouTube, not gaming YouTube on that one, Daniel, I think. Yeah. Hopefully they all go to the right place too. Hey, Caspian. So yeah, with the tape, so when masking off areas for taping, or for painting, I never put masking tape on just plain off Plasti Dip, so this was all black, including the back. And when you do that, a lot of times the masking tape will stick to the Plasti Dip, and that's what you get, or that's when you get all of the little sticky stuff on it, and then it also will peel off your Plasti Dip. So we're only covering up the blue sections that I have painted already, and we should have no issues just because it has a few coats of paint. So yeah. Give Caspian a trophy. Hi, just great. Welcome on. How are you today? You okay? How are you? I've been better. I'm a bit fried, and like, I love making cosplays. I'm still want to do it, but I'm a bit fried right now. I feel too much like a performing monkey, and too much of me needs to be everywhere and do so much stuff, and I really just want a break. So yeah, I'm in that mindset right now. I feel like a lot of what I'm doing, I'm like trying so hard and doing so much, but I feel like I'm like going nowhere at the same time? I don't know, but that's just me right now. Yeah. Do you have a chance to take a day off soon? I mean, I did. I think last week I took 2 days off, and I'm kind of considering just like taking a week off of just like being alone and not like doing any social media or anything. But I don't know. And then I also feel like I just want to take a month off, and the only issue is this is what pays the bills right now. So it's kind of like, for me to take a break would be like, okay, I just have to go into my savings now and like I'll make it work. I don't know. So yeah. But it is a bit difficult right now, being all honest. Do you think they all work part in the spam? Delicious. Maybe I shouldn't have promised to make a cosplay every month. I know! Like, I don't mind that. I really enjoy just making all of it, but it's the whole social media part of it, the whole just all the back part of all of it. So yeah, and I feel we've tried it where I made a cosplay for 2 months, but then I felt really, really weird about having, like, charging people for a month that I didn't release a new cosplay. Like, they still received the same rewards and extra stuff, but it was weird, and yeah, I don't know. I really just wanna, like, make tutorials right now. And just, here's a bunch of tutorials, help you with your cosplays and build things and make money doing that, but it's not happening right now. Yeah. A week or two break sounds really nice, hopefully long enough to recover, but not long enough to damage this. Yeah. Yeah. You'll talk to Ches and see if you can get some time off then do it. Yeah. I actually am doing a lot more tutorials, but it takes time. I still have 2 or 3 that are filmed that I need to do voiceover for, so it's okay for you. You joined Patreon to support you. You know some cosplayers might take longer, so if you need more time, take it. I appreciate that. It still feels weird though. Like, I've never been much for, like, for people to give me money. Like, I feel uncomfortable by just that. Like, I want to give you something in return. Whether it's, here's tutorials, here's like physical rewards and things like that, so. You would think the tutorials bring more in than standard cosplay stuff? Yes and no. But yeah. Hi Kiltech, welcome on. You agree? Aw, thanks. You're providing entertainment as well. Don't sell yourself short at the end. Don't cosplay yourself into. Yeah. Well, it's not the fact like I'm not like I don't want to cosplay. I still want to make. I want to do everything. I just want to disappear. I want to be like a troll and live in my cave and like, yeah. Give us Ches pics. We'll do a video, or we'll do a photo shoot of Ches instead. Lots of Ches butts. It'll be an 18 up photo shoot of Ches. It'll just be like a blurry picture. But yeah. My ideal goal with Ches can cosplay. My ideal goal would be in the future to go away from doing cosplay every month and have it where Patreon is more of like pay what you want to support kind of thing, or like you choose the pledge, and still do tons of tutorials and all, but more of like I don't really like having things behind a door for people. Right now it's the only way I can afford to do this, but it's weird for me and it's a lot of stress. So I kind of would like to open it up in the future and then just release tons of tutorials, do what I want. Space Jam sequel coming up. Is there really? I'm curious about that then. But yeah. Some exciting news though is we do have a convention that I'm gonna be guest at in July. It's over my birthday, but I'm not saying what it is quite yet. But I'm gonna be a judge for the cosplay contest. I'll have a booth at the convention, and then I'll be doing 2 panels. I mean, technically it's already on my website, but I'm not like fully releasing it. So if you did want to sneak and find out, it's on there. But the panels, so my sister, she's gonna be a handler for me for that one. And the panels that I'm gonna do is EVA foam for beginners. And then with the help of the Munchkin, we're gonna be doing a live demonstration on how to make a pattern for armor, like a breastplate pattern for armor. So yeah, that I've never done a live demonstration kind of thing, but I'm excited to try it out. We'll see how many people want to come to a panel like that. But yeah. And hopefully I'll be able to, if I can figure it out, record them. I think it'd be cool. Security Munchkin and assistant. Okay, so when I asked her if she could be my handler for the convention, she was like, first question was, can she wear her Akatsuki robe? And I was like, yes. So she won't be wearing anything else but like that, most likely. She's so happy with it. And so we only made the robe together. And she went and purchased I think a headband for it. So yeah. So I'm not verbally saying it, but it is on my website. Just because like it's a go, but it's not like announced on their end necessarily. So I'm waiting a little bit longer. So yeah, you can sneak a on there if you want. Yeah. Yeah, I've been like thinking what to wear at the convention. So I've been I have some planned. One that we are working on in the background. But yeah, so. But where on the website? You'll have to find out! You know, I might have a specific spot that says what like is coming, you know, what might happen in the future, the coming elsewhere, you know, updates, yeah. We are doing a lot of taping today, by the way. I ended up painting all this last night, and for me to do everything else, I gotta finish taping, so. It's Texas in the summer, so you don't recommend heavy, bulky cosplay? Yeah. Oh, no, no, no. Riku will never be worn in public. Yeah, that one's a little much. Have I ever thought of merchandise? Well, I sell at cons like prints and stickers and stuff, but what kind of merchandise do you have in mind, Kiltech? We've never really had a request for things, so I've never quite considered. A little. Yeah, you just want me to get in trouble. Maybe a shirt? So like a shirt with my logo on it, or a shirt with like one of my cosplays on it? Or are you thinking? Like I've considered before, I like the idea of shirts, but then for me to do shirts like physical ones, I don't like the idea of them coming to me and then having like a whole inventory of shirts. But I wouldn't mind having like a merch store that I have stuff on that has like designs of things, possibly. Have both, but in order is 13. Actually, oh yeah, y'all want the action figures. A shirt with emotes. Ah, that'd be cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's gotta be something where it's no cost to me to like buy up front. Cause that's the problem I have with my prints right now and why I don't sell, or I haven't done any new prints besides on Patreon. But we'll have, we'll have new prints coming soon because of the con. So I'll have to do some orders on them. Hi, Inokman. Why am I taping off the middle bit? So the middle bit was all painted blue, and so we're masking it off so that way I can paint all of the other sections gold. For airbrush painting, if you don't mask off sections, then the paint just, it goes everywhere, and it's a dust, so everything would be completely coated. Yeah. Magic Heart, thank you for the new follow. Much love. And Miss Boss, thank you also for the new follow. Much love. Oh, thanks, Bella. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, when you tape off sections, so all the black pieces are Plasti Dip, which is just pure like rubber spray paint. And if I was to tape onto these sections, it's going to leave tape marks, and it's really bad when you paint because it'll leave like this kind of like gunky tape residue, and it just never goes away. It also has a very high likelihood of actually ripping your Plasti Dip from your EVA foam, leaving just chunks. So I typically will do one coat of paint of whatever it is, and then after that I'll mask it off, and then I'll continue to paint from there. Yeah. Does Spinflower offer any? So Spinflower is strictly like a fabric design kind of place. So I can do designs that I have made for wallpaper and for fabric, like yards of fabric, but not specific handbags and things. I'd have to go to another site. I think Teesprings has one and a bunch of other things, so. They had a store selling them. Okay. You were wondering what it was doing. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I learned that the hard way. So I used to mask off all of my sections. So like I would have done it beforehand, I would have masked all of this off and then had just the blue part that was unpainted and then spray that, and then when you peel it off you'd have all these nasty residues. So by doing it kind of this way, you prevent that. Just as long as you have enough paint on the surface. So like technically, if you see like here, it's darker around the edge. It's still blue paint, it's just a dark blue. So there's still all of that kind of like matteness. Yeah. It's on my list of tutorial videos to do, a taping one. To help you with your tape game. But yeah, taping, it takes a long time, but it's the difference in your cosplay, like, it's okay too. Your cosplay is great for your paint job. Typically. So yeah. You're gonna leave something in Discord for you to look at later? Okay. Admin section, I assume? Yeah, if you have thoughts on, like, I don't mind suggestions, but I'd prefer more suggestions on like merch stuff that you would actually buy. Because I have like a bunch of people that suggest things and it's great, but half the time it's like, nobody wants this. Ah! So I want to put my time into to things that people actually want. Yeah. You make your own merch? Okay. Yeah, I've tried that approach too, but it's also a bit... The issue I have is a lot of times shipping can get expensive, so if I can do it from another site, it gets a lot easier. But that's another downfall with like selling prints is I can sell them from another site, it'd be cheaper for y'all, but then you can't get it signed. Unless I did like a fake signature in the like actual printed print, but that would be lame. Yeah. It's still like, it's not a... Unless they had the print where they had like a Cricut machine that signed it, but that's still kind of... I don't know. Bunny paw prints? That'd be cute. They'd just be like a smudge. You can't really see his little beans on his feet. But yeah, I asked the other day for what prints people want, and the only responses I got was more Atlantic Mercy. So we'll do that. But I don't really know for the convention yet. I haven't gone through my cosplays to see what people would want. $5 more for Bunny Paw Print signature. That would be funny. It'd be more of like his signature is to bite the edges of the paper. That's how you know it's legit. He'll just go and be like, yeah. You only buy prints in, yeah. So this would be more for like the convention. So that's kind of one of the. I've in the past like over-ordered on things that I thought people would want, and I'm kind of bad at like knowing which ones people like. Yeah. Yeah, your print comes pre-chewed. All of these little parts are the difficult ones. And I still have to make the plaque. For the, or like the little plaque thingy that says who won it. Eee. Prints take ages to arrive in Mexico. You only have one. Took like three months. Oh, that's awful. I know my ones to the UK. I think they take like typically 2 to 4 weeks, but I don't know with everything happening now. Kind of what's happening. Yeah, for shipping. Caspian. Oh, so I've been watching, I just finished episode 3 of the 2nd season of Sword Art Online, the Alicization one. The 2nd episode. Oh, was so good. So good with Alice. Yeah. Gotta go babysit, have fun. Hope you can find time to relax today. Aw, thank you. Excuse me, and good luck with babysitting. Don't sit on the child, preferably. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the scene where all of the goblin things are coming to attack the city, and Alice has been like shunned from the town, kind of thing, but it's required to sit there. But yeah, she's like kind of shunned, and then she comes to protect, and everybody's like, "No, we're not gonna listen to you." And then she's like, "But I'm one of the knights," and pusha, and shows the armor, and everybody's like, "Oh." And then she goes into like battle mode, and she takes off her eye patch and shows her exposed eye that's red, and it's just like epic scene of badassery. And then she has her dragon come, and she's just full on Khaleesi at that point. So yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Yeah. Your run scene is awesome. Yeah. Yeah. That's been my favorite one so far. Like, I was just geeking out. And I don't typically do that on anime. And Tiff was picturing raining down fire on the masses. Good times, good times. Thanks guys for watching. Also, hope you were enjoying this stream. I actually like didn't advertise I was streaming at all today, so oopsie. But happy to have everybody here nonetheless. Yeah. Oh, so the Pokemon Snap game, I played it a little bit more since our stream, and I unlocked one more map, and it was an underwater reef one, which was kind of interesting. And then, what was another one? I think I unlocked a nighttime map on one of them. I only played a little bit though. But I'm happy I have another game to play. I still need to buy the new NieR game. Using tweezers definitely helps with placing tape. You can go. Good night and happy stream. Aw, thanks for stopping by, Killtech, and sleep well tonight. Rain. Oh, I went to the river yesterday to relax a bit, and went and got like a Jimmy John's sub or sandwich, whatever they call it from their place, and went to the river and just sat there for like 30-40 minutes, and it was totally clouds everywhere, sun wasn't out. I considered, should I bring my umbrella? No, because I wanted the umbrella to block the sun. But, my poor little arms, like, you can't really see it on stream, but I turned into a tomato. So I'm all, like, red itchy. I need to get some aloe vera. But it was good to go out for a bit. A book of your cosplay tutorials? So, I asked that on Instagram. Because I was curious on, like, because I know other people want to do the, tomato. I did, I turned into a tomato. Hi, Voxy, welcome on. But I asked on Instagram, like, if people would be interested, if they prefer, like, video tutorials on individual parts of a cosplay, or if they want, like, a general book of, like, this is how I made the character. And it was, like, what was it? I think I saved it. It was by far everybody wanted tutorials and not the book. Let's see. Did it save? I think I gotta go through this thing. Blender's type 1. Yeah. Let's see. Edit. Add. It was... %85 of people just wanted, like, video tutorials, and only 15% wanted cosplay books. But I have considered it. It'd be something that would take me a long time to do. And probably really, like, I'm not a writer at all. so I need to send things to somebody else to proofread. But yeah, I have kind of considered it. You could do a racking book of basic and advanced cosplay techniques. Maybe not individual cosplay, but... Oh, technique-wise. Yeah. So I am gonna be helping with one, but I'm not, like, writing my own. But writing's still kinda difficult. You can read sometimes, you even know words. Good. Thought of calendars, oh yeah, calendars. That's one, so that one's a hard one too, because it's one of those where, oh, that ripped wrong. It's one of those where it's like a yearly thing, and typically you have to have like a physical copy of it. But yeah, I've had some requests on it, but not enough really to do it. But I do want to do one. I'd planned on doing one for the beginning of this year, but that just didn't happen. I remember. Can you help with the proofreading on? Oh yeah, that was you put that in Discord today with it's not Bart. What's his name? I don't remember his name. Grumps, but yeah. You can do pre-orders for calendars so you're not... Okay. Yeah, I could do that. That would at least give me a general idea of how much people like them, too. Kinda. There's like so many spots, but it's like hard for y'all to see them. Millhouse! Right. Thank you. It's been a long time since I watched The Simpsons. Okay. You'd get one? Ah, okay. Cool. Glad to know that. Yeah, if there's things that you would physically buy, let me know. I've also considered, so I was kind of considering if I did break away from Patreon and doing like the monthly subscription thing or whatever, because that thing's a nightmare anyway. Potentially doing digital photo sets on my, like, that you could get on my site. Like a like set of like maybe 15 to 20 or something. So that's another thought, and then people don't have to do the subscription thing. Yeah. It's expensive to start making cosplays. It really just depends. So, if you're wanting to get into cosplay, I'm gonna put that to the side for now, and we're gonna get the other thing. I gotta tape off all the silver sections. But if you're wanting to get into... Question for Instagram? Which thing? Put it in the thingy on Discord. I don't remember offhand. But yeah, if you're wanting to get into cosplaying, it really just depends on what you want to build. If you want to buy a cosplay, if you want to make a cosplay, it's completely different in pricing. Typically, if you want a better looking cosplay, you do need to do more research for buying. Going to, what is it, Easy Cosplay is very hit or miss from what I hear. A lot of their pictures are using other cosplayers who did not buy from that site necessarily, so you do have to be kind of aware of things like that. You can commission people to make a cosplay too. If you want to build your own cosplay, again, it depends on the character. It depends how much you actually want to build. So let's say you want to do a character that is, let's say Misa from Death Note. She's basically in like black goth Lolita kind of clothing. So you could just buy black shoes, a black skirt, and a black shirt, and then you could do like hand sewn on details onto it. So that you can also do. Wigs tend to range anywhere between $15 to sometimes $200, depending on how crazy you want to go. But for me personally, making cosplays, it just depends on the build. I make 100% everything from scratch. A lot of times I even design my own fabric, so, excuse me, the pricing can get pretty expensive. The bare minimum a cosplay will cost me is $100 to build, all the way up to sometimes $1,200. It really just depends on what it is, but typically they run, for me, not commissions, but for me to make my own costumes, are probably looking around $300, like $200 to $300 for like the smaller ones. Bam! So yeah. Aw, Daniel, thank you for the biddies. Much love. Did I change the chat box to everyone? I thought I did. Let me see. Oh, I am so sorry. Okay, there we go. I thought I changed it back. Okay, so it's set for everybody. I apologize. It was on subscriber only. Non-subscribers, please write in chat so I know that it's working. Cheers. Sorry. Hi, no spaceship. You've been here for like, okay, sorry about that. Yeah, just if that ever happens, just like, I don't know, message somebody or something. I don't know. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're normally, so our last stream was our sub day, which was on Saturday, and sub day is the only day that we're in sub only chat, but I thought I turned it off before the stream, but apparently not, so sorry. You messaged Amon about it? Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Not too bad, how I say it? Yeah. I mean, I also hoard a lot of my materials, so... Always buy, so when it comes to buying materials to make your own cosplay, that explains why our views were like, people were going. But when buying materials to make your own cosplay, if you're doing one cosplay and you never want to cosplay again, buy what you need for that one cosplay. You're good. Write it down, write it down. Aw, Danielle, thank you for gifting No Spaceship a sub. Much love. But if you plan on wanting to make more cosplays in the future, I highly recommend don't buy the smallest amount. Like when it comes to EVA foam, buy the largest sheet you can, because you're gonna keep using that over and over again. And like, yeah, shipping for materials too can be a pain. So same with fabrics. Especially for me, my fabric store is a Hobby Lobby. So if I want to go to Joann's, that's an hour and 20 trip one way. And so a lot of times I'll buy a lot of extra material of that. So if I mess up, I don't have to drive back. Also, I typically use the fabric afterwards anyway. Okay, I got it. Oh, and we did switch over, so we are now taping off the silver sections. This is the dual blades for the Kaine cosplay. I can put the picture up now. that is this picture. Ta-da! Which is our cosplay this month. You made a pyramid head cosplay. Oh, cool, cool. Look back at it now. You hate it. You want to make a better one. Watching your videos are oh, I'm glad they're helping you. Is there a specific? Is it just watching like the Twitch channel videos, or is there specific videos that are helping you more? If you don't mind me asking. So jelly about your. Oh, I absolutely love Kratex. They are wonderful, 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 wonderful. But yeah, I've been working with them for a little bit now, and with their new stuff, they sent me like their whole candy line, and I have not used that before, so I'm really excited to try it out. But I plan on, cause I have, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3. I have 5 different types of paint, not color-wise, but like different brands of their paint. And I would like to do a YouTube video for each of the different types, whether it's their opaque Wicked Colors line or their neon ones. I've got their gold chrome and their Quicksilver, by far best. Best. But yeah, hey, we have links to go to their site now. Non-affiliate links, so there you go. But yeah, I'd like to kind of like show people this is the colors. So yeah, and they make such a difference with you. So all of the paint, so we've only done the silver on here and then the blue's been masked off. But once you put their UVLS on top of it, their sealer, it just makes everything pop 10 times more, so. Your build was all of the, yeah. After the show, I want to talk to you about that. I loved it, so, but I'm not supposed to like say things right now on things, so yeah. And great build book. But yeah, okay. Okay, you go now. Aw, thanks for stopping by, Daniel, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Yee. Alrighty. Boo, 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 boo. I might turn us to something a little more cheerful. I'm kind of like a little all over the place with my cosplay banking right now. So yeah. Let's see. Let's do, how about this one? A little more cheerful. You're dying to try their gold, is it? Yeah, it's exactly like the Quicksilver. So my only dislike with the Quicksilver and the gold is that it is really, really, really watery, meaning you go through it really fast, and pouring it, especially from the large bottles, so my bottles are like this big, pouring it, there tends to be a little bit of spillage, but they are wonderful. But yeah, the golds, that's my gold. So both you were watching the different mini clips of the builds. Absolutely love the RL cosplay. For a little, the cement glue stuff was confusing. You, how does it stick? You wait for the, okay. So are you know, do you understand the contact cement glue, or do you need me to explain it more? I will put that, we will make a tutorial. That's the new thing. When people have questions on how to do stuff, I'm trying to write them down to make tutorials for later. Oh, it's not that one. Oh, crap. Where? Oh, there it is. Okay. Contact cement glue. How to use. Got it. Yee. TV, thank you for the new follow. Nice stuff. one point you poured some paint into a small squeeze bottle so you wouldn't, oh yeah. This one, so the larger ones, so they first sent me like a bunch of their sample ones, and it was just a screw off cap with it was just a lid. So then it was just a hole that you poured and it was a mess. But the larger bottle, the one that I have is, it opens like that, and it's like a tiny little hole like that, so it's kind of like a squeeze bottle, but it's still a mess. That's what okay. Do you have to be careful with their paints, specifically the gold and the silver? If it gets cold, you gotta bring your paint inside. Or well, for me, I store everything in the garage, but it will mess up with the temperature. They shipped me a lot of the paint when it was cold outside, and the first batch of gold they sent me, the paint had separated from the liquid even with shaking, and so it was literally just like water glitter. And I like sent them a video. I'm like, is this what it's supposed to be? And they're like, no. So side note on that, be careful. Cool. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we are working on the character down here, which is Kaine from the new NieR game, NieR Republic, or NieR Replicant. Sorry. And these are the dual blades. They are from EVA foam and CPVC pipes currently. And I've already painted all of the silver sections, so now we're masking off so I can finish with the black. And I'm gonna do a little bit of a hit of silver in some spots so it looks a little aged and not so flat. Saw all the templates on your website. Would feel dirty using them. They are all your heart. Oh, no. They are there to help. Those are, so the Ariel templates specifically, a lot of my newer ones are more like each piece laid out, but the Ariel ones, that costume was made in 2018, and those were the templates I used then, which basically were, I used them as kind of reference on things, which is why a lot of them are marked down, but they are there to help you make your own. And you can always, if you do use them, you can always tag me in them and I'll like to share them. So yeah, they help to pay my bills too, so I can continue to do this. So by all means, use them. When you went to paint your build, some of your paints went bad because of the garage. Oh yeah. We don't have links in the channel. You can always post things in the Discord though. Yeah. We got rid of posting links in our channel just because we were getting, for a while, trolls, and we were also getting hit by the people that were like, visit this place for nudes of this and stuff, or like it just, yeah, it was bad. So we got rid of all of that, so only mods can do the links now. But back to yours, contact cement glue. So the proper use of doing it is where you want to apply it on both pieces that are going to attach together. So if we're going to attach like this, you want to put it on this side and this side, wait for both sides to fully dry, and then you can attach them. This is going to give you the best of bondage to hold them together. If they were wet and you attach them together, it's going to slide, and most likely, so if you were to cup your hands and do this, only the parts that are touching are going to be fully attached, and the inside could potentially be still wet, and up to a week of being still wet. And so if you were going to sand your piece sideways, so if you're to sand like this, those layers, you'd potentially be sanding to a wet layer and could really cause like the sanding drum to catch it and then rip your piece apart, and it just doesn't attach as well. So yeah, hopefully that kind of helped. Disposable plastic transfer droopers. Okay.
Yee.
Team Lampwork, thank you for the new follow. Much love. Got a pack of like 200 for it. Okay, I'm gonna have to check this out. You're gonna have a look and see any other ones you liked. Help. Aw, well, thank you. Yeah, if you ever have suggestions with any of them too, like if anybody's ever used any of my blueprints specifically, I'd love feedback on them. Also, if you have any thoughts of like, we have in our Discord a suggestion, so you can always do things there. And I lost my track of thought. What was I saying? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, so I just redid my website like a few months ago, and the shop for all of my blueprints, like the shop page is kind of weird. I'm trying to mess around with it more. So if y'all would prefer like images of the pieces that I've made from them versus the 2D line work, that also is good feedback. So yeah. So when it's drier, the structure, yes. So you want them to be dry because then they'll actually adhere to each other. It's not like hot glue where you want to attach something when it's wet. But you could technically leave them out overnight if they were still dry, and you could still attach them like up to a week. But you're gonna have like dust in the air. So you want to make sure that once it's dry to attach it, most likely then. And I prefer to heat treat all of my pieces first, EVA foam pieces, before gluing, because when you use a heat gun to basically heat treat or bend your EVA foam pieces, it's going to reactivate the glue. And this is gonna make it so it's gonna come back to life and turn into liquid, and then it'll harden again and dry. So you, more likely if you're heat treating at the very end, like an actual heat treat and not just a light coat, your layers are gonna shift, your seams are then gonna become noticeable again. So I try to do it up front. But it's also a way, if you do have like an EVA foam seam that has like a crack like that, before trying to fill it, heat it up, and then you can attach it again and hold it, and most likely that'll fix your seam or crack before, and make it so you don't have to use any like quick seal or foam clay, if that makes sense. Hopefully. Taglish! This is taking forever. The stream is basically ask Tiffany questions while she tapes things. Because otherwise, I would just be taping and watching a show. Makes perfect sense. Good, good. Okay. There. Alright. I like almost want to go to painting because I'm a little like tired of taping for an hour. So if you see the critter in the background, that's Emil's head. And I painted it last night in the garage. what I saw in the garage and the colors I saw on my phone when I took pictures matched the colors perfectly. It was a light gray, the color of its teeth, that was the color of the head. I brought it inside and it turned like black. So my lighting was just all over the place. So it's gonna get another paint job tonight. So yeah. You're always getting ideas on different stuff, but you swear you're not creative enough to actually put it into action. Oh, no worries. You write it down, and then you'll have it for later. One build that I want to do sometime this year is, I want to do an actual wing build. Like, another one. We know I've done wings before. I've done tons of wings. But, I love wings, and I really miss them. And I wanna do another wing character. So yeah, I've been kind of playing around. I eventually want to do a Mercy again, but I don't want to do it now. Obviously, a lot of my followers love Mercy, would like me to do another Mercy. But I kind of want to stay away from Mercy right now. And I've been kind of considering, so one request that I get all the time is everybody wants me to do stuff from, is it Warhammer 40,000 or 4,000, 40,000, something like that. I've never played the game, but that's a request I get all the time. And there's a few winged characters in there that I'm kind of considering. But nothing's for sure. But I really want to just like pour myself into one. I just need to start. Once you start, you'll see more. Oh yeah, definitely. Which Mercy will come when the time is out? Yeah, I like the Witch Mercy. I want to do, if I was to do another Mercy one though, I really want to do from Overwatch 2, but I also want to save that for whenever they decide to do it, you know, in the next like 5-10 years, something like that. So yeah. Do I play mini games? Yes. So we used to actually stream all of our, we do full game playthroughs and stuff, but I just don't really have time too much right now. Everything that I've cosplayed, like from game-wise, has been games that I've played for the most part. So I used to play Diablo, World of Warcraft, we streamed a lot of, Witcher, Assassin's Creed, love Assassin's Creed. But yeah, but the Warhammer one I've never played, and a lot of people have always just requested that, and it's something where I love a lot of the designs. Sister or battle? I don't know the correct terminology, or the difference from there. But there's one I saw, like a fan art thing, and it was, she had like gold wings, gold and white or gold and silver that just went straight up. Not the one that has the two angels holding the red cape, but the one that has like the circle and things. So yeah. Have I made an Assassin's Creed cosplay? I've done weapons from it. So I made the seppuku axe from Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And we almost did a full playthrough of that game. But there was a bug, which they finally fixed, but we're not going to go back to the game because it just isn't isn't worth it anymore. But we got stuck on the very last mission. The guy that gives you the quest, if you talk to him before you got the quest, or like the mission to go talk to him to get it, he was permanently broken, and they just now fixed it, you know, only, what, 7 months later? So we finished our full playthrough at 85%, and that's the first time I've ever not gotten like 98 or 99% on an Assassin's Creed. But yeah, we have a, if you're interested in some of the games that we've played on stream, I do have a gaming YouTube, which is Tiffany Gordon Gaming. But we just aren't streaming it very much anymore, game-wise, just because our views get dropped quite a bit. So I just play on my own in the background right now, which is like, I have no time. Yeah, the Charlotte costume from Final Fantasy Brave Exvius was a mobile game we were playing. I didn't play that one online. The Aurora Kingdom one was the only cosplay I've ever done that I hadn't played the game, so. No, just the head has to be painted right now. Yeah, I've been, because of being a judge for the Ultimate Cosplay, I've been busy with that. That's what the shield is for. It's going to be an award. So, just been busy with all of this and doing judging, and don't really have too much to paint this build. So I did the wig in the background too, and like the rest of it is just a bunch of sewing. But no other stuff right now for painting. Taping seems like one of those jobs that is tedious but yeah, definitely is. That's why it's more of just like a talking show today. But it's one that is really, really like important to get really good builds or like paint jobs and things. Especially with airbrush painting. If you're hand painting, you don't really need to tape off sections. But if you're airbrush painting, your paint, so for me painting just the silver section, and that's with me trying to only paint in here. You see there's a little bit of sprayage here. This is technically a little bit of silver. Same around all of here. Trying to paint in between there. This is silver and it's not supposed to be. So it just reinsures like it doesn't get there. Airbrush paint doesn't just hit one piece that you see. So if I'm just spraying just the tip of this, it's actually like most of it's gonna go there, but you're gonna have a spray sometimes up to this big, and you'll have a dust in the air that you won't really see. You really notice it if you're painting with any type of metallics, because then you'll be airbrush painting and you'll look up and they'll just be like sparkles in the air. And I airbrush paint in the garage. I have an airbrush booth and I have the garage door open and a fan to help blow it out. And you really notice it. And you gotta be wearing a respirator and stuff, so yeah. Congrats on being a judge for the online coach. Aw, thanks! Welcome on Ace, how are you? Yeah, it's been fun this year. A lot of amazing entries, so yeah. Aw, thank you. Yeah. Last year, for the Ultimate Online Cosplay Championship, I actually was a finalist. I didn't win anything though, but it was funny because I was talking to one of the head people and they had suggested I should enter one of my themes. Write it down!
Write it down, write it down.
Jason, thank you for the resub of 27 months. But yeah, they had suggested that I had entered one of my pieces, and I thought, because it was their first year, I was like, oh, y'all are wanting me to enter because y'all don't have enough contestants. to fill up slots. So I did that, and I wasn't like expecting to get into it, but yeah, it was pretty cool. So I've been on both sides. I think I'm the only judge that has been? Actually, no, I think there's two judges that have been on both sides. So I think it's pretty cool to have that also and give feedback to the competition. So yeah, I will write it down, sorry. Okay, I got it. How are you doing today, Jason? Like covered in cat hair. I forgot I'd hugged Fluffles right before I went live. This is a life. We're like halfway done with this one? And then yeah, for last year I just I ended up doing my ruler Joan de Arc from Fate, submitting it, and I was just like, I'll just submit something, because like I don't really make costumes for competitions for the most part. Like every now and then I do, and I don't ever like to, sorry, hit the camera. I don't ever like to re-enter a costume into something, whether I've won something or not. That's just my own personal, like, I don't like to. So that was like one of the only ones that's like, okay, we'll do this one. So yeah. You're frustrated over a problem with materials not being square from the fact. Ooh, that sucks. Which part is it? Oh, also, I saw y'all did track maintenance? How did that go? $300 sheet of 10 gauge aluminum diamond plate is shaped like a... Yeah, that would make me frustrated too. You're happy you entered your cosplay. It was a boundary in itself to do so, and the community has been so. Aw, good. Yeah, happy you entered. Did you learn stuff from it? Like, I don't remember, was that your... I think you had said that that was your first cosplay you'd ever entered into a competition, if I remember right? Maybe? Not 100% sure. But yeah, I feel for doing online cosplay competitions, those, for being a first one, are always, like, if you're ever scared to do one, I always recommend doing one of those first, because then you kind of get a little bit of an idea of how a submission goes, versus not having to talk to somebody in person, but still share things. Okay, cool. Did you post it in Discord? I don't remember. Sorry, my head is fried on everything for the most part, so I don't remember everything. Short tracking, well, you did the right hand side and made Shane and Brian do. Okay, cool. When you make your first one, you attack. Aw, thanks. You can also we have in our Discord, we have a cosplay section. If you'd like to share your cosplays, your work in progress stuff. We also have an art section, so yeah. 3 hours total time to do, oh, that's not bad at all. Yeah, Sleeping Beauty cosplay, okay, cool. Yeah, one thing, so going through a lot of the judging, you don't think so? You'll put, okay, cool. From doing the judging, and of course I can't like say specifics on things and whatnot, but build books are one thing that I want to do a tutorial on to help people. Cause yeah, after first submitting things, one of the biggest like, if you're doing a judge at a cosplay competition in person, it's nice to have a build book, but I'm more likely going to look at, like, I want to see kind of how you made it, but I'm really going to be talking to you in person, like looking at the seams of your costume, looking how you made it in person, where online, ooh, build books are like a must. And like, we still had where people would do a write-up, but one, I'm bad at reading. You give me like a 5-page, 10-page essay of how you made something, it takes me like 15 minutes to read one page. It's gonna be a long day. A long day. And then same with, like, so you drop your stuff in Dropbox, and having to sort through every single person's folder, trying to find all of these things. Sometimes they're not really labeled, and it's a lot of time of, like, I'm not actually looking at your stuff, I'm just looking at how to find your stuff. So some of that is, or well, most of that was really, really tedious. So there was some fantastic build books that were entered, and I'd like to do like an unofficial one with the competition, but one of like what I look for, or like how to make a build book to help you for your next cosplay competition, or just to show off your build. So I really want to do a tutorial on that to help people, and hopefully help other judges so they can kind of have hopefully more people to look at it and do it this way as a guideline. But the build books definitely helped so much with, like, looking at things, making things clear for the most part. If people don't speak English but they have a build book, it's a lot easier to kind of follow what they're doing, at least, even if I can't read like their Spanish or French or whatever. So yeah. You're already planning one for next year? Oh, yay! I'm excited. Yeah. You're so happy when you found a book you were looking for, an audiobook, so you didn't have to. Oh, yeah. Yeah. For me, with like judging each section, so once we had like kind of a general amount of people, for like ones to go there, words, I forgot what I was saying. I'm fried. Let's have a Dr. Pepper sip. Cheers. Yeah. You totally understand you didn't have a build book, as you have no clue how to make it. You just did a write-up. Yeah. For me, I've always done write-ups too, but like, I kind of knew how to do them. I just didn't really do them because I didn't really know what to do for them in the past. So I think it's something that would really help people, and for how many competitions and stuff, it'd just be nice for it to be just, here's a standard kind of, or a guideline. Like, obviously all competitions, if they do require a build book or something, they're all gonna be different, and you have to follow whatever rules those are. But I'd like to do something to kind of, here's just a little bit of a guidance that looks pretty nice, and you can kind of do your own format around this. Yeah, that's my idea. Oh, hi Code. Sorry, I read your stuff and I saw purple text and yeah, sorry. Yeah, same. I prefer watching streamers when they read out everything too. I really enjoyed when I stream games and I read out everything, even though my reading is not that great, but it helps me understand the story more, where if I'm playing it by myself, I don't pick it up as much, I have to hear. So yeah. Am I repainting the part black to remove the silver or different? So it's gonna be black, but then I'm also gonna have, so if I was just to do it black, it's gonna be very flat and not have dimensions. So I'm gonna go back, so it'll do black, and then, excuse me, I'll probably do a little bit of paints, like a little bit of a silver, and then I'll kind of dab it. So it's still black, but you'll have a little bit of aged in it. Yeah. I try to, when painting, stay away from doing something just a solid color. For nicer paint jobs, like everything has dimension. And yeah, like if you have certain lights, it's gonna do different like reflections of things. It's gonna be lighter on this side, dark on this side. But when you paint it already there, it just looks 10 times better. Good question though. Yeah. Thanks guys for watching. Hope you are enjoying our talking stream today as I tape. I really need to have all of this done being taped tonight so I can finish painting everything, and then I need to go to Hobby Lobby also. I decided, so the Kaine, she has like a flower, I think it's a lily in her hair, and I decided I'm gonna be a bum and buy a fake plant, or like a fake lily thing, and then I'll paint it a little bit so it doesn't look so like that. But yeah, I wanna do one easy step on it, and then there was something else I needed to get from it. I don't remember. But yeah. I'm gonna write it down so I remember too. Oh, I need another book because I'm on the last page. There's no more pages. Okay, I got it. Hoopla, hoopla. There we go. And feel free, if you have questions, you can always ask. Especially now that we realize we are in sub mode and it's turned off. Sorry about that again. I think after we're done with taping this one, so there is technically a second one, but I think I want to do some painting, take a break from this. So yeah. You're gonna go into lurk mode while you can try. Okay, have fun. Bring food. Bring food to share. I had for lunch some leftovers. On Friday it was one of my friend's birthday, so we all went out to San Antonio to some, it was like a Korean-Japanese restaurant, which was very interesting. It was really nice outside. Tried to sit outside, but the flies were like, I can deal with flies, but when there's like more than 2 or 3, when there's literally like 20 to 30 flying around, and you're just constantly doing this, trying to get all the flies away, Nope. So we ended up moving inside, but I had leftovers from that, and it was like, it was a tiny little, they're called like sliders, but they were like buns this big and like really high poofy ones. And those are, oh yeah, mosquitoes are bad this week too. I've been bit a few times. But yeah, it was like fried pork. It was like that shape, so it was weird because the bread's like this and then it stuck out on both sides with a little bit of like some special spicy mayo thingy and not the normal Japanese one, but something else, and like some coleslaw on it and a weird Korean barbecue kind of sauce thingy. It was good but weird, but also really, really greasy. And I'm not used to, like, Japanese, Korean places being greasy? I don't know. It was just weird. It has potential. It's actually, so, it's like, it has a bunch of ramen at it too. So, if you remember PAX South, the convention center, it's new and it's like right behind it. So instead of the sushi place we go to, it's like literally right behind. So if they make it better, potentially, it's a good spot to go. Potentially. New place for you to try it, yeah. Yeah. It was interesting. They had drinks at least, and it's like a weird, like, hipster place, but it doesn't have, like, hipster, like, it's like Korean, Japanese, like, pub food, almost. It's so weird. It just doesn't fit together. But it had like so much outdoor area for sitting and drinking, and it had like a stage for band performances. So I'd imagine it'd be pretty packed if they stay around. Already trying to figure out if you can make the next outing. Oh yeah. Nice. Is work better today for you, Foot? There's like a tiny little spot here. Alright. Popcorn and barbecue sauce together. Maybe separated? Much better, thank you. You got a ton of calls last week, so glad you didn't have to deal with that for another 5 weeks. Ooh. Yeah. Well, glad it's better. Yeah, so side note about me, I love popcorn enough that I make myself sick when I eat it. Yeah. But I also love barbecue sauce too. And just barbecue. Yeah. Brisket, sausage. I used to be a huge fan of ribs, like pork ribs, but I kind of went away from them. Like, the taste of them was always amazing, but I always hated getting, like, the floating little bone thingy in them. They always, like, you hit it accidentally and then it's just like, ugh, ruined the food for me. So. You could have to check with your boss to see future flip. That's gross. It's gross. I gotta judge Emil. How about Ace? You try it for me and let me know what you think. Yeah. I need a it's good thumbs up, like live video, and not laughing at the same time and like throwing it up. How about no? Okay. Yeah, you know. She's got some pretty interesting flavors. Not a fan of buffalo sauce. Popcorn, she makes this mean. Yeah. That's like that, and I don't like chocolate popcorn. Like, chocolate is chocolate. It's by itself. And don't mix. I like my foods to be individual and not mix too much. Weird sound. Last night I was painting all of these things and I hate bugs. I really do. Like, I'm a wimp when it comes to bugs, and because I paint in my garage and because it's Texas and it's freaking hot, a lot of times I paint at night. And I was in there from like 9 to I think 10:30, and it was June bugs, lots of giant, they're like bugs that big with the wings, and they just, I hated them. And there was like a random, I don't know what it is, it looked like a boat though, and I just like kept it by me and was like whacking bugs, and it just, not a fan. I need to spray, I have like this bug spray repellent thingy that I like to put at the edge of the garage door to help keep the bugs and the critters from coming in, because they like the paint. Do you see the ads for the new Blastus Sonic? No. If it's a chocolate flavor, wait. Oh, Blast Bus. I was thinking like slushy. I was like chocolate flavored slushy. That'd be gross. But I don't know what. I like my M&M Blast. It's good. More towards the San Antonio side. Yeah. Just Googled them and oof, the bugs look. Wait, do you not have June bugs where you are? Oh, jealous. Chocolate chip cookie dough and Oreos. Oh, You don't mix with Oreos. That's weird. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Oreo Blast. The texture with it in ice cream, when you hit it, it's just... it's weird. Yeah. Beauty, yeah. But yeah, for me with bugs, when I was a kid, I had a locust get stuck in my hair when I was coming home from school in elementary school, and it was just like buzzing. Scarred me for life. Yeah, like I never went that way home ever again. And just the June bug sounds, just flashbacks and just like flying around, and they don't normally fly. Like, I don't know, they normally just crawl around and then you kind of just like swat them out, but they... I don't like them. It makes me uncomfortable. Oh. I'm a wimp when it comes to that. Just like, protect me! My only true weakness. Critters. Product critters. Except for butterflies. You tried that mix at DQ before, it was pretty good. You totally stole it. Me. Almost done with this one. Oops. Oh, if you're wondering, so I keep putting the tape on my pants. This is to reduce the stickiness of the tape. Just by a little bit though. You could technically buy cheaper tape, but most of the time those just end up falling off, the edges don't stick, so doing it this way with more expensive tape that has a better stickiness to it gives the better results. And this one's just like the name brand Scotch stuff. Baby. In case anybody wondering, because I keep doing that constantly. Okay, last one. Almost there. Write it down. Okay. Code, thank you for the sub. Much love. Really appreciate you doing cosplay work streams. You love seeing the process, but you know it can be a pain in the butt to set up all. Thank you. I really appreciate that. It's messages that like that make me want to continue to do this, so I appreciate that very much. And Code, you have been following for 1 year, 3 months, and 2 weeks. Thank you for being here. Three E's. Got it. E. No worries. I appreciate it. Reminder that in our open Discord, now that you are a sub, you have, if your Discord is set up to your Twitch account, then you have access to our subsection, and we do a monthly cosplay wallpaper there. I think right now it is Andrea. So yeah, so we get that. But yeah, so that's what's taped. I'll do this at another time. That one. But yeah. Okay, now for our little friend over here. Little friendo. Yeah, it should, if you haven't already hooked up your own Discord account with or linked with your Twitch page, it'll automatically put you in the subsection. And if you do not have it hooked up, then you just need to hook it up. And I have in the roles selection, it goes over it. So yeah, words, they're difficult right now. Cheers. It looks lighter on camera at least. Let's see. Woohoo! Awesome, Andrew. Welcome on, and thank you for the host. Much love. Trying to see. Maybe I should move it there. With our creepy little friend. Okay, not. I'm gonna temporarily switch to our one camera so y'all don't get sick. See if that's a little better. I'm gonna be working on it here. Get our little drop thingy, my cutting mat, so I don't accidentally drop paint. Yeah. Can totally see a color shift with the lighting. Oh yeah. Apparently your Discord is having connection trouble. Just sort it out. Okay. It's a rule of yours when Tiffany streams you. Aw. Thanks. Okay, maybe that? That seems pretty good. That's a good angle. I can do that. Yeah, so this was, I think I posted this, or did I talk to you about this Discord, or Foot, sorry. But yeah, I painted this last night, and I'll show you what it looked like to me. And the color shift is really, really bad. So this, oh, now it's really dark on my phone too. It looks kind of the same here and here. But yeah, this was like super, super light. I saw it as super, super light. I brought it inside and it basically looks black. Like in this lighting, it looks a little bit lighter, but it's so bad. Like, so yeah, I'm gonna, basically the plan that we're gonna do is I'm gonna do all the black, which is gonna be in here. We're gonna be painting teeth. We're gonna be creepy. And all of the eyes around here. Afterwards, that'll give me a pretty decent idea of like the colors on this. These are also supposed to be white. The garage, they looked white. They're like totally gray on me. So yeah, this, I don't typically have issues with painting with like colors, but this whole color thing, because of the texture and stuff, it just is, yeah, it's not too well. That's a scary looking dude. This is my new friend. Smile. I want to do, so I kind of want to see if one of my friends will come over. And we know I've made my Moon Man head too. And have it where, like a little TikTok video or whatever. And it's like, there's one specific song and it's like, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. And it goes everywhere. But I kind of want to have it where both the heads are like here and we're like do 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 do, and then like walking around creepily with the heads. But that's just me. I like creepy critters, so. This is Emil, thank you for the host as well. Much love. But yeah, I need to go and get my black paint, so give me like a minute or two. I gotta run downstairs and get that. So back in a second. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, back in a second. I want to do an ad in the meantime too. Ba-doop. There you go. Yeah. Okay. This out. Paper towels. Yeah, this is Emil, which is from NieR. So it's our little friend. Little friendo. Hi Mel, how are you? I do have to get our camera too. Almost ready. You know, I gotta have camera, me, subject. you'll be better. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully we can put a smile on your face today. A wee bit. And I need to set this up so I am not tripped on this. Okay, that. And then I'm gonna lighten this up just a wee bit. Let's see, that is the cat cam. Configure. That's a little better. Okay. It's a little orangey, but close enough. Okay. And then I'm trying to see how I want to set this up. So the only thing about these big bottles, so we're using the Createx stuff, this is their black, is a lot of times the paint gets stuck down here, so you gotta smack it to loosen it, specifically with the pearl colors. Okay. Like, is this even gonna work? It's only a wee bit frightening. This is what, like, nightmares are made of? Is that the correct saying? Okay, maybe we'll start off with the eyes. That'll be good. There. And there. Okay. Cool, cool. Yeah, it's Emil. But he also looks like the what is it from Majora's Mask? The like floating head guy? It's like creepy as fuck. Okay. Good go. So I just shake it up and then I paint out of the cap. But this paint takes forever. Like, it doesn't go too far. So you do have to do quite a bit. Not with airbrush painting though. It goes really far for airbrush painting. Yeah, this one, compared to my Moon Man, so this one's just 100% EVA foam. Where the Moon Man one, I did a base of a clear acrylic globe and put the foam on top of it. So the shape, unfortunately, won't be 100% round like the Moon Man, but should still do pretty well. No worries. Hopefully with adding the black too, maybe it'll adjust the color of how it looks. Emil. So the character that we're cosplaying is Kaine, which, oh gosh, my camera's not there anymore, is here. But it's another character from the game, but in all of the NieR games, they always have for like their action figures and stuff, they always come with his head as a little detachable one that you can put on top, kind of like a little meme thing. So our friend's gonna be in the background and we're also gonna wear it. So yeah, it is made to put on your head. I have a split in the back, so that way of the head, so it can slide on and off. You should get Airbrush one of these days. You should. They're so good. I have on my Amazon crafting page some that recommendation ones for starter kits, and then also if you want the specific ones that I'm using, I have them on there as well. I think it's the command !Amazon. I think I just added it today, if that's the right one. But yeah, I love airbrush painting. It just makes your cosplays like look 10 times better and more clean, but you can also really muddy things up. So it takes some practice. I always do hand painting after I'm done airbrush painting, just so it doesn't look like, if you stay with one material, it like one type of painting, sometimes it can look very flat. So by doing a little bit of hand versus airbrush painting can help bring things to life more as well. And you get a much cleaner look with using airbrush paint versus painting by hand. You get rid of all of the brush strokes. Painting with airbrush paint, which is what we're doing versus like normal paint, this does dry flat, so you don't have the paintbrush marks. So it's nice to do, like, if I do detail painting, I try to use the same type of paint afterwards. Okay, that one. I do need a smaller one. Let's see. You're like all dented. Airbrush paint though, painting it with a paintbrush, it does ruin your brush really badly. As a heads up. That one may be small enough. We can trim this one too. That strains an important bit of coal mine. Thanks. I always recommend, if people want questions answered, come to my streams. I can't write to save my life, but I can at least explain things in gibberish. And if you haven't missed any of our cosplay VODs, I do put them all on our cosplay YouTube. So you can watch back any of them if you missed. Cosplay was, oh, thanks. Yeah, Taglish. Hi, Glib. Once you kind of understand how I talk, you kind of understand a little bit more. It's all good. The Amazon thing's new, so I just got into their influencer program like a few weeks ago, and I tried to set up, so everything on there, if you do purchase something from that list, or with I think 24 hours, something similar, after clicking one of my links, I get a very, very small portion, but it's at no extra cost to you, so that's really a disclaimer I have to say, but it does help support the channel, so yeah. But I try to make it so that way, it would help people with get materials and things. Most of my affiliate link stuff for like specific companies are mostly US ones, and I know we have a good collection of people that are not in the US. So I tried to get that so y'all could have other ways of getting EVA foam and crafting tools and things. So yeah, hopefully you find it helpful. You may or may not have already creeped through the VODs on... Oh, okay. All good then. I'm glad people are watching them. So, okay, let's see how steady my hand can be. That's one thing I hope to grow is my YouTube. YouTube right now is like blah, blah. We are almost at 2,000 watch hours of the 4,000 that we need. So yeah, we're still little peasants trying to grow into a person. That was the morning that, like, aw, thanks. Yee. It's the small little details that makes everything just pop. YouTube seems daunting to you with processing high quality videos on the right. Yeah. Luckily, so with Twitch, I can directly upload from Twitch to YouTube. For my cosplay ones, my gaming ones, I have to do individual. So it works out with there, but then on YouTube, I still have to, I do a tiny bit of editing. I edit out like the first 5 minutes of the stream starting soon. So that's the only thing I do on that. And then I try to put for each of our streams what materials I use during it to kind of help y'all. But all the other tutorials I've been trying to do at least one a week. We also have like a weekly contact lens one now that we're doing. So yeah. But it's more of, I have tons of stuff filmed. I just have not had the time to do my voiceovers on them. And I'm trying to do, so one of the biggest requests that I got was people have really been wanting to get into cosplay, and most of my tutorials on YouTube had always been for specific costumes, for specific, like, this is how I made this one piece from something, and weren't really beginner friendly. Like, it gave you all the information, but more people want like basic stuff to help them, so I've been trying to really focus on that. So we're now starting to do tool spotlight videos, so over specific tooling. Like one of them I have coming that I filmed is hole drills for cutting out foam. I have one that's filmed for circle cutter. We're gonna be doing, I think I did a heat gun and how to heat treat. And then I'm also gonna be doing it over materials, so I'll do one on EVA foam, one on leather and warble and things like that. That is the plan. Yeah, and the other first one I did was, what was it? Cosplay emergency box. That was the first type where it was like me showing things off in person and not just here's a video that I made facing downward, if that makes sense. So yeah. Okay. You tried painting highlights on your props for the first time and it made such, yeah, definitely does. Hi Andy, welcome on. You just joined the stream, stupid question, but what you making? We are working on, so our cosplay technically is over here, which is Kaine from NieR Replicant, a video game. And then this is Emil's head from the same game. So a little creepy critter. Yeah. But doing some detail painting on the eyes and the teeth today, and then we're also masking off sections for me to paint later. One is the dual blades, and then another one is for an award I'm making for a competition that I'm a judge for. So yeah. Great plan, sound detail? Yeah. And I have a list also of other tutorials. I've been trying to make, like, anybody that has a question on things, I've been trying to make a list, and instead of answering them by, like, just writing or something, make a tutorial on it. That's just the plan. Sadly not familiar game. Are you planning to play it on stream anytime? No, we're really not doing any game streams anymore, unfortunately. So one of my plans that we're really trying to do is go for partner here on Twitch. And every time I go and do a game stream, my, all of my, viewer count, they all go down really bad. So we're kind of not too much doing game streams anymore. Yeah. Anything you also for the follow? What's up? Yeah, our last game stream we did do for sub day on Saturday. Last Saturday we played Pokemon Snap, and that's like the first game we've played on stream in like maybe 2 months. But today is a low count for us. I didn't advertise at all today, and just didn't really feel like it. And we started a little bit later, and so yeah. Oh, Cliff, in the, I don't know if you saw in the admin section on Discord, I did post all of the new commands if you are interested in those. Get a drink real quick. My throat is rough from talking so much. Cheers. Yeah, I'm still having issues with my tonsil. Unfortunately, I'm like on some medicine now, so hopefully that will help. Oh, also, we just hit 3,100 followers, so thank you. But yeah. Hopefully, it'll get better one day. Sorry to hear that. You guys, viewers need a little time to adjust when you bring new. Yeah, it's more of, so my views, like if I stayed at one, either gaming or if I stayed at cosplay, the views are good. But then if I switch back and forth, they always just go, and so yeah. Yup. Thanks. But we're really trying to actually go forth to do it this time. Supposedly, if you're a specific crafting streamer, you can get partnered at a lower count. I don't know for sure, but supposedly, so hopefully that'll happen. But we've been picking up quite a bit recently, except for today, with our view count. But yeah, since I switched to just doing cosplay, our average view count went from like 20 and now we're mid-30s, but most of our streams have been like closer to 50. So hopefully. One of our goals for the year. No. Just smudge it out. Then you won't notice, right? Okay. Almost done at the eye, and then we'll move to the creepy teeth. Those are interesting. You thought that was your... Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Let me move it. Sorry. Yeah, my phone was, like, right underneath the mic. Everybody's probably looking at their phones like, mommy. I forget that the mic picks up not just my voice. Okay, that's done. Boop, boop, boop. Gotta go see your daughter streaming. I'll be back to see how. Yeah. Have fun. Okay. Maybe start here. And well, actually, I need to start on this side. I always mess that up because I'm right-handed. And so I always like to start on the right side, but then you end up smearing everything, working your other way. Okay. There. Ugh. I'm so itchy. Ah, my poor shoulders. They're so sunburned. Okay. How's your day going today, Cliff? Actually, let's switch to this one. Slow, very slow, plus the Skyrim is not loading anymore. Oh no, do you have an update? Mix a slightly different color for the gums. You have too many mods. Just need to figure out which one is. Oh, I had that issue with I think it was Fallout 4 when I was playing that. Surprised we haven't had a visit yet from the little kitty. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you are enjoying our stream today with our little creepy critter. Big John, yeah. Well, I made a blueprint for this, and I'll have a tutorial later on Patreon this month, but it's a, I basically had to CAD the whole thing, and I made it a three-dimensional model and made a sphere, and then like split it into sections to make it easier for me. But there's tons and tons of pieces of this, like, I think it's in total 16 pieces going around like straight strips, not the ones that are segmented. But yeah, it's all 4mm EVA foam, and then there's a tiny bit of 2mm. Happens time to time. Mod the hell out of the Bethesda games and watch it crash and burn. I know. But yeah, there's no base structure under this. It's just EVA foam. Yeah. It's easy to make if you have the blueprint, like after I made that, but making it, trying to figure out how I was gonna do it was a bit more tricky. I tried to use one of my other blueprints for like Moonman, but it didn't quite work out, so I had to just make the whole thing again. Oh. Now for the tiny little teethers in between. Little teethers. Oh, there's one little thing. Sometimes Plasty Dip leaves little dots. So I need to remove those. Okay. Yeah, for the tutorial will go on Patreon this month, and then the blueprint will also go on there as early access and release it tonight. I wanted to wait. Normally I release it at the beginning of the month, but I wanted to wait to make sure it all worked out. Did he forget? What? Yeah, I was doing, so there's technically a hole, each of these are holes, and I can see out of these two, those are my eye holes when you wear it. So it works out. Creepy in between. But yeah, I want to do slightly different color for the gums, I think. We'll mix so it's not just a flat black. How are you today, DJ? Stream we did, we were working on his mouth. We had sanded all the teeth and stuff. Had a busy day, but now the heat prevents you from... Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have a fan that you can put on to help? Is painting your favorite part of a cosplay to work on? You seem like... I really like painting. I've always really just enjoyed it so much. I love to do the coloring and things. It's something where like I can really showcase all the colors that I see on stuff and like bring things to life. But yeah, I enjoy it. I don't know. I think it's one of my favorite parts. Like just in general building things I like. No fan, the winter duvet made me... Oh, isn't it cold for... Okay, wait, I'm so confused. You're... I think you're in the UK and it's supposed to be what, like... It's like snowing there now or something? So one downside, well not the one downside, but one of the downsides with this townhome is the only room that has a fan, like a ceiling fan, is this one. And so my bedroom, because this is the master, but my bedroom doesn't have a fan. And it's like the first place I've been at that doesn't have like a ceiling fan. And so I have a little stand-up blowy one, just because I like the sound and like the circulation of the air, but it's so just dead. Can I have a ceiling? Well, it's I'm renting the place, so that might be a bit of an issue. Normally with rentals, they frown upon you doing anything. And they get grumpy when you paint too. Like even if you paint over things. So... This is the longest I've ever been in a place too. Okay, that is that. Yeah, that's just how most places are. So now I want to do the gums. I'm going to pull up a picture so I can look real quick, and I'm going to sit. Oh. Denmark, close to, okay. I had a general idea-ish. Ish. Let's see. Emil's head. Perfect music. It does have a tiny bit of a red color to it. So I think I'm gonna go get my red paint and we'll do a little bit of a mixture. Yeah. Okay, I'll be back. I'm gonna go get the paint. Back in a sec. Boop. Okay. I got some red wherever the camera is now. Okay. I haven't even used this one. I guess I have. Never mind. Okay. That, and I'm just gonna mix them here. So. Do I send, oh yeah, I mix all my own colors. It's very rare that I use straight out of the bottle for painting. A little more black. Yeah, y'all typically only see me paint when I'm doing detail painting and I'm using black. But all of my airbrush paint is all mixed. Like the color for his head is actually 4 different colors, which shows so well in the garage. And you can see every single color, but then when you bring it upstairs, it just goes that. So. Hi Shadow, welcome on. like a tiny bit more black. A little back and forth. And get a color that I like. Yeah, I'm good with that. It's just subtle. All right. Oh. My shoulder is just so itchy. I need elbow. Okay, Alright, back to going. Yeah, I know there's different color, like, I know in general, all the different colors for different, different types of days and whatever, but I've never really had an issue with it. This is the first build I've ever had where the color changed so much. Otherwise, I've always been fine. Like, to y'all, it probably looks black on camera. Just because of how dark it is. Can't get that spot. And thanks guys for watching. Hope you're enjoying our stream today. It's our creepy critter. I'm not painting fully around the places right now. I'm just getting where I can with the larger paintbrush. And then we'll go back with the smaller one to get the other sections. Makes it faster, holds more paint. It shows up a tiny bit. You'll just have to find out, Code. What to do for dinner tonight? What's everybody's plans? Or if you ate dinner already, what did you eat? Annoying. Okay. That's annoying. So, because I accidentally tripped on the cord, it didn't save that one. No. Okay. Record again. Hi, Night. Welcome in. How are you? Had spaghetti with meat sauce. Ah. Had fish with spinach. Gross on the spinach. Such a this one. Code redeemed wine time. Okay, I want to make sure this records, so give me just a bit and we'll go get some wine. Don't mention food. Your fridge broke down on Friday. Oh, emergency pancakes as the milk you brought. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you getting it fixed, hopefully? Okay, that should be good enough. Recorded. Make sure. Okay, good. Good. Okay, let me go get wine. Back a sec. Alrighty. As requested by Code, who used 10,000 channel points. Cheers! And thanks for watching. Spinach is nice? Nope. Nope. Landlord will come check tomorrow. Fish and spinach just ugh. Just don't spinach. Don't spinach. We're all good. Yeah, I can't really use VODs from Twitch for my stuff. When I switch between my camera and the VODs on that for the tutorials, it has such an issue with doing that. When I tried to do one for submitting like a video of all of my VODs for working on Twitch for TwitchCon with my armor, it did not like it. So I try not to use any VODs whatsoever from Twitch for tutorials and have it all look from the same camera. This is also going to be 10 times nicer than this. But yeah, that is an option. Yeah. Just got home and also have my oh, come on. Yeah. Well, I had to have it as a higher one just because I don't want people trolling coming on, and I also have it capped so I think you can only do it once per stream. Because I don't like to drink to get drunk. I just like to drink to relax. So, yeah. The big spin point is for chess. When I have that one on, it's 100,000 points. And it's been used twice now or once now? Once for sure, but I think it's been used twice maybe? But that one I can only turn on every now and then depending on what I'm working on. So yeah. Oh, I don't have to worry about this anymore. There we go. So who's next for their dentist appointment with dentist Tiffany? Come and get your teeth worked on. You'll have a beautiful smile. Can't you tell? The 100K reward was for showing Chez on camera. My little rabbit. But that one's only on every now and then. Yeah. Just cause like some streams I'm gluing, like if I'm painting and things, or I don't wanna, like especially if it's any chemical stuff, I don't wanna stop what I'm doing to go get him out of his cage, wake him up, bring him upstairs, and you don't want him to if I'm wearing a respirator, you don't want a critter in the room. So you don't want to bring Chez in the room if there's chemicals, and it can be a nightmare, so. Got a little on the side. Yeah, I don't have issues, like, so I sip my drinks, like, when it comes to alcohol and stuff. I don't, like, chug it, so I don't really get affected by it, but I enjoy the taste and relaxing. Remember, drink responsibly, drink of age, blah blah blah, all of that. I'm not responsible for anything that you do on your own, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Yes, I'm here for my gum blackening appointment. What was it? Wasn't there like a trend in, was it Japan or Korea for like painting your teeth black or something? I don't remember offhand, but I remember seeing it. Yeah, Fluff's my pet kitty. She's relatively new. She's not a young kitty, but she's newer to my place. It was like something where it was considered beauty. I think it was something in art school I had to like read about or something. I don't remember offhand. About the charcoal food craze. At one point I had like charcoal toothpaste stuff that was nasty. The dentist was like, you need to be doing this, and just like, ugh. They don't recommend it anymore. Fluffles! Hi, Fluffly Puff. Here. Yes. Good girl. Yeah. Flufflies. This is a fluff. Yeah. What do you think? Is it a cute smile? Are you gonna be friends with him? Huh? Good girl. Good girl. You see everybody on this camera? Good girl. You wanna sit in the chair? Here. Here you go. That's Fluff's chair. Good girl. Good girl, Fluffles. Yeah, good girl. Uh-huh. Good girl. The Fluffly Puff in all of her glory. Oh, I just realized she was in the camera there. Yes. What's wrong? She wants attention. You think you've seen charcoal toothpaste? Supposed to help with your... Yeah. Yeah, charcoal's black. Alright. Oh, can you not rub on that, Fluffalies? Can you not rub on it, please? Yeah. Oh, little Fluff. Little Fluff, it's okay. Good girl. She's like, you're supposed to stop streaming. Back in the day, people would use charcoal in desserts for color. Ugh. I don't, like, is charcoal even supposed to be good for you? Like, I get it's good for, like, brushing your teeth and stuff, but I figured it was, like, something because it's rough and it helps to, like, scrub off anything, but I can't imagine eating it. Charcoal is used in medicine to make people vomit in case... Okay, yes, that's weird. Almost done with the top one. It's looking like it's starting to get darker outside. There's a little bit of mist in the air. You're gonna head head to bed, you guys. Get some sleep in, get better charcoal pills. Help you with the eat something toxic. That's what it is, the charcoal pills from DayZ. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by, Bella, and see you in the next stream. Yeah, it's just weird. Charcoal is the best. Yeah. Doesn't necessarily make you vomit, but charcoal is absorbed the top. Yeah. I just have to think, what video games have I played that has this in it? And then there you go. Cheers, guys. Also, she's like directly under me. Lovelies? Okay. Hi. Thanks. Yeah, our next stream will be on, should be on Wednesday. So, this stream has been really nice and relaxed today, so. Good, good. Okay, now for the bottom. Actually, we're gonna switch to the bigger paintbrush. And again, we're just using the bigger paintbrush to kind of cover a little bit more area. And then we'll go back with the smaller one to do the main areas. Yeah. Video games teach you so... I know! What's funny is I have learned a lot from it. I just have to remember, like, oh yeah. And then also remember that some of this may not actually be true. You know. Lovelies. Come here. Come here. Lay in the chair. Right here. Right here. Good girl. Lay down. Lay down. There. Good girl. Good girl. I'm right here. It's fine. Just stay. Stay. Good girl. Good girl. Maybe she'll stay? You get a kitty butt instead. I'm happy, so the red in person, like, it's not as bright, but on the camera it definitely shows up a lot more for the red. But the whole thing has to get lighter. I went way too dark on it, and it got really muddy. The plan for me is once I finish the mouth and the eyes, then I'll mask them off, and then I'll just do the whole head again. One of the issues with this that made it difficult to paint is the texture. So if you see all the kind of like more shiny spots, that's actually quick seal on top of Plastidip. And that is what a lot of people recommend for doing your seams. If you have like any cracks or seams for your EVA foam, but it dries shiny. And no matter doing Plastidip on top and doing paint, it always has a shiny consistency. So you can really see up here the reflection. So when painting it, it definitely looks a lot lighter in certain lights. So yeah, I now for my cracks and seams, I use foam clay. But it also has a tiny bit different shine to it, but not as bad as quick seal, where it's like a highlight. Welcome on. There's a fluff butt. Yep. Ooh, fluffy butt. How are you today? Oh, I need to trim my brush. Just practice using foam clay. You bought some years ago, but you rarely use it, and that stuff is magic. Yeah, it has its difficulty though. For me, for foam clay, I don't use it as sculpture kind of stuff, and you really have to keep it wet all the time. But a lot of times, how I'll use it is you need to use a paintbrush on the seam first with water, so that way the surface is wet of your foam. And then, sorry, cat hair. It's your fault. Yeah, you. And then you get a tiny, tiny amount of foam clay and put it where you want it, and then get your hand wet and with water, and then rub it flat. It'll still, like I said, leave a tiny bit of like a different shine like over in this section, but it's not as bad. Then of course you can use it for sculpting kind of things, but I've never quite liked it for sculpting. I messed that up really bad. There we go. You're out again. Enjoy the stream. Be safe. Thanks for stopping by, DJ, and have a wonderful rest of your day. But yeah, foam clay, you can sand it, but sanding results have always been like a mess, so I can't really recommend that. Are you enjoying yourself, Waffles? In there. Smile. Started with cosplay. That was back in 2008, I think. Back in high school, and from the anime Death Note. And one of my friends had said that she was going to go to a convention, and that at the convention you could dress up as your favorite characters. So it's like, oh, that's cool. So with this one, basically I bought a skirt, bought a shirt, and some shoes, and then I added on hand-sewed a ribbon, handmade, like the sleeves, the lace sleeve things. It was really, really bad, but it was still like cool. And then went to the convention and I saw so many wonderful costumes and stuff, and it was like, oh, this is awesome. So the year after that, I went back to the same convention and I made my first full costume, which was Sister Kate from Trinity Blood. And I won my first, won Best Craftsmanship at it in my first competition, and it was, the judge was actually Yaya, so it was kind of cool. But yeah, I just got kind of hooked after that. I cosplayed all throughout high school, and then when I went to college, I stopped because I didn't want to be influenced. By that time, I was only like cosplaying anime stuff, not gaming. But I didn't want to be influenced by anime anymore for my personal art, getting an art degree. And so I went away from it, but I still made wearable art. And I just did it more of a Victorian kind of Marie Antoinette inspired kind of stuff. So, yeah. I want you to connect. Yeah. I've got the, if you're interested in the images of my first ones, they're on the About section. No, I never did cyberpunk kind of stuff. Mm-mm. I did royalty kind of stuff. I know. I'm old. No, I'm not a fan of cyberpunk. And like futuristic kind of things like that. It's just not a genre I'm very interested in. Let me fix it. Yeah. I gotta fix it, Fluffles. There we go. Good girl. Okay. Still a little dark, but kind of like not really changing too much of things. Helped a tiny bit. It's gotten gray outside. Good girl, Fluff. Yeah, good girl. No. What do I like more, creating the cosplay or presenting them? I like making them. Yeah, wearing them is cool, but I like the act of actually like building them and bringing characters to life. Yeah. I've always described myself as like a builder, maker. almost done with painting this. Just a few more teethers. Just a few more. The teeth don't look so gray anymore though, now that we've added the darker colors, which is nice. I have all of them on my website for the most part. But cosplays, I think I've made like 40 something. No, hit the tooth a tiny bit. There we go. I mean, I've been making a new costume every single month since November of 2019, so. And before that, we were still making quite a bit. It is my full-time job. Okay, I think that's it. Before I put the paint away, make sure I got everything. Nope, I don't do commissions. I just make a new costume every month, and then they all go to Patreon. So that's how they are supported. Bring them to life. And then I do tutorials on them and blueprints. Like this one tooth. Okay. Dunskies. Not a fan of doing commission work. Besides for gaming companies and conventions, I'll do that. But for individual people, nope. Because most of the time, people are very difficult to work with. I've had, beforehand, I've made stuff for like friends and stuff, and they've like canceled dress fittings like more than 10 times in a row, and it's like, okay, at that point, I'm not gonna make you something, and things like that. It's just always been like, and people don't realize how much it takes, like how much it costs to make a costume, like from materials when you're making it yourself from scratch, and then also my time. So if I was just to charge you for the materials that it is to make something, that doesn't even like count for the 20 hours that I spent on this. And so yeah, it's always, most people want something for like 15 bucks, and if you want that, then go to like, you should go to like a prop store kind of thing, or like somebody that does mass production of like ones. But for custom one-of-a-kind ones that fit you and stuff, those get more expensive, so. But yeah, cheers. So yeah, that's that. I will then, let's get this. I'll mask off all of the mouth and the eyes, and I will make it lighter because it is way too dark right now. Let's see. Yeah? Don't think I have it fully open, but... There you go. Am I pretty? There. But yeah, it'll have in the back a zipper to hold it in place too, so. But yeah, that is it. That is it. Boop. I know. Creepy! Ah! Run away! But yeah, that is going to be it for today, guys. Shorter stream. We started later and everything, but yeah. So, well, I guess normal ending time stream, but do this. Excellent. I want it to be creepy. I want them to be creepy. So, but yeah, we definitely got off on color really, really bad. So yeah, we're gonna fix this tonight. But our next stream right now is on Wednesday the 12th. We'll be doing cosplay stream. I am though kind of at the point where I'm starting to get a bit like I just want to take a break from the world. So I have planned on Wednesday, but I also kind of, I don't know. I don't have plans when I'm gonna just like disappear for a bit. So probably expect that for me to just go away for like a week from social media and things. I really need it. I'm not fried from making costumes at all. Like, I still love this. I'm just more fried from like being a performing monkey and posting all the time, and I like streaming, but I also like I just kind of want to do my own thing for a little bit. So that may happen soon, but I don't have it planned. I don't know if it'll be planned, but that's a heads up for everybody. Do apologize whenever that happens, but I need it. So yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to the new followers we received today. If you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Tiffany from Tiffany Gordon Cosplay. I'm a full-time cosplay builder and streamer here on Twitch. I've been making costumes every single month from scratch since November of 2019. So quite a bit. So yeah. But I will see you for our next stream on Wednesday. Thank you to the new followers we received today, the host, the biddies. Thank you also to Daniel for gifting 1 sub to the channel, Dr. J, Mr. Jason for the resub, and Code for the new sub. I greatly appreciate the support. Reminder that we do have a monthly cosplay phone wallpaper in our subsection of Discord, so you can go check that out there. We did have sub day already this month. This was this last Saturday, so our next sub day will be in June. Coming up this Saturday also is the excuse me, sorry. Oh, my chat stopped too apparently. Thanks, Cliff. Yeah, it's like I see it moving on my other thing, but not on here. Let's see if that fixes it. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Yeah, that fixed it. Thank you. But yeah, this Saturday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time is the live show of the Ultimate Online Cosplay Championship, which I was a judge for this year, so hope to see everybody then for that. It will not be on my channel. Nope. It'll be on the Ultimate Online Cosplay Championship YouTube, as well as TNT Cosplay Supplies YouTube, and then also on Talk Customs Twitch channel, I think is where it's here on Twitch. So yeah, hopefully y'all can see it. And congratulations to all of the finalists. Y'all did a wonderful job. And yeah, I think it's the last announcement. Maybe. Okay, I'm off. Bye guys.